So we have this question. Very often people say ethics and politics cannot go hand in hand, quote unquote. To what extent you agree with this statement? All right? This is our question. Now, first, let's break it down. Fine? We will apply the same rule. We'll break it down, and then we'll see what we have in our kitty. All right? So here, if you see, in this quotation, people say that ethics and politics doesn't go hand in hand. Dono saath mein nahi chalta hai. This is the question. This is the moot idea. And very often we hear in the news, even the election commissioner, ex-election commissioner, chief election commissioner, Mr. Qureshi, made this point that in today's time, ethics is subjugated. Only thing that is important is winning the election no matter what. Okay? So all these things make such kind of question very relevant for our examination, for the purpose of our examination. So here we will try to analyze certain things. Fine? So again, first thing, what is the rule number one? Is your structure. Rule number two is body. Okay? So you got to brainstorm about this. All right? You got to brainstorm. Aapko sochna hoga. You have to give it a thought that what exactly this question demands. Based on that, we will further dive into the body part. Or body means your content. Okay? Now, coming to the structure, very often say that ethics and politics cannot go hand in hand. I also mentioned the statement by Mr. Qureshi, one of the famed election commissioners. So, and then it is asking, to what extent you agree? To what extent? 0 to 100? Maybe to this extent you agree. Or maybe you can agree to 100% as well, because there might be a statement tomorrow you will find in your question paper. It would say, it would be a statement where there is no point of disagreement. Okay? Where there is absolutely no point of disagreement. It is a possibility. But in most of the cases, there are two sides of the coin. Maybe 60%, 70% or 80% perhaps you agree with certain thing. Remaining that 10%, 20%, 30% or maybe 50%, you might have disagreement. You have to present both the thing. Now let's come to our structure side, okay? Ki structure mein kya soch sakte hain? When we talk about the structure, so I told you, the intro will be definitional one or a contextual one, okay? In both the way, you can attempt questions, whether it is ethics or for that matter, any other subject, even for optional as well. But that optional depends on what optional you are choosing. So I don't want to go there. But yes, definitional. You can define politics or you can define ethics. These are the two most important or pivotal words that we have. You can go both ways. There is no restriction as such. But the subsequent paragraph should be substantially linked with the introduction. Otherwise, the flow will erode. And erosion of the flow will give you a very bad impression in the eyes of the examiner. Okay? So first thing, we have to define this. So structure जब सोच रहे हैं, brainstorming कर रहे हैं, उसमें हमने क्या सोचा? Yes, I agree, and no, I don't agree. यही होगा. Means here, ethics and politics will be not go hand in hand, and if you don't agree, then yes, it will go hand in hand. Okay? It will go hand in hand. Now here, the moment you have a structure, and then finally conclusion. Okay? Introduction you defined, either of the, then you say that yes, the statement is correct to certain extent, then you have to quote that in case of, for example, election, what we see in India, or for that matter, even in United States of America, that people doesn't follow the kind of debate that rages during the time of election. People doesn't follow ethics. They are winning election at any cost is the strategy. Okay? That is one point, that is one argument. Argument ke baad example you can go give. Okay? Similarly, political issue. Okay? The politician never tries, or they give an impression to the people that they try to solve political problems. But what they exactly do is to linger it. As long as the political problem lingers, there is a political benefit in terms of number. Okay? But remember, defining politics in a narrow sense will put you in a box. Politics is not just about this party politics. Politics is not just about elections. Politics is beyond that. Politics uske alawa bhi bahut kuch hai. So those sort of things you have to add, because politics is the most important instrument of social welfare. Politics is participation. Politics is freedom of speech. Politics is, revolution is also a politics. What Gandhi used to do, that is also politics. But their politics and ethics went hand in hand. Either example likhenge. Argument, example, argument, example, argument, example. Just don't write too much. Just give three points to each segment. That will be sufficient. 200 words approximately you have to write. Or just abhi, for now, you should focus on writing 2 pages. That will be sufficient, okay? Done. This is how you are going to solve this question. Remember, any quotation-based question, if you are getting, first think about the question, that what is the demand of the question. Break down the question into some constituent parts. The moment you break down it in constituent part, your life become very easy. Your flow of the answer will be concrete, precise, and very powerful. Then provide argument with example. Argument with example. This is how it goes. Fine. तो इस तरह से आप लोगों को लिखना है. ठीक है? चलिए.